Howdy, howdy. This is Blue Otter, and today we are playing Hotel Architect. 1.0 is finally here, and you can pick it up for 23% off for the first 2 weeks. Link will be in the description. So if you haven't watched my channel, I have all of the previous levels already out. So I'm going to be doing those again with the main scenario on my Twitch channel. And that includes Gothenburg, Santorini, Paris, St. Anton, New York, Las Vegas, and then we'll be doing London, which is what we're going to be doing today, and going on to the Black Forest. So with London, we have several different rewards. Now, we do need to get these 4 scenario objectives completed, and this will unlock the diploma as well as free play for this level. We have the bar counter set, have the hotel's bankruptcy filing withdrawn, bar shelf set, so it looks like we're going to be starting with being bankrupt, reduce the debt ratio to below 50%, reach the average indoor attractiveness of 90% of across at least 500 tiles, and a globe, grow your portfolio value to at least $1 million on the stock market. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be doing some stock trading, maybe. So for our bonus objectives, we have fish and chips, serve 10 meals in the restaurant, bar drink, serve 10 drinks in a bar zone, wallpaper, reach backpacker reviewer score 80. This will probably be the first one we get. Upper crust 80. We get a second wallpaper. A floor lamp, earn 50,000 in the stock market. Wall clock, serve 24 bar drinks within 8 hours. A phone booth, boost player impact of world-class grapes group with 1.5. Maybe that's part of the stock market. Miniature paintings, recycled 100 garbage items. Blackboard, serve 25 fish and chip meals. Panel, have at least 10 occupied bedrooms at the same time. Bar table, have at least 20 occupied bedrooms at the same time. Service booth, have at least 30 occupied bedrooms at the same time. That looks like a TARDIS to me. I know they can't call it that, but that absolutely looks like a TARDIS. Royal Guard outfit, get your staff to level up 25 times. Crown, have a staff member reach maximum level. That won't be hard. They level pretty fast. Sherlock outfit, reach a total of 100 check-ins. Lion outfit, get an overall guest review score of at least 75%, minimum of 25 reviews. Queen Elizabeth, get at least $1 million in cash. Reception desk, get at least 3 hotel stars. Big Ben miniature, get at least 4 hotel stars. And the crown jewels, get at least 5 hotel stars. So we're going to be going to 5 stars. This series will be going through until we unlock all the objectives. So definitely want to make sure that I get nice screenshots where I can see what all I have unlocked. There we go. And let's hit OK. Let's go ahead and start a new scenario. So we have casual, standard, and challenging. We're going to go with standard for first. The Otterly London Inn.
Welcome to the grand old city of London. Here, you'll need to be on your toes from the very start because this hotel is in serious trouble. The previous owner may have had a heart of gold, but not much of a business sense. Generous towards the staff, while guests were left to sleep in worn-out beds, surrounded by peeling wallpaper and battered furniture. By the looks of it, the bedrooms haven't been renovated since the hotel first opened, more than 5 decades ago. Your job is clear. Turn this place around before the doors close for good. Start by cutting unnecessary costs and getting your finances under control. Then, bit by bit, restore what really matters, the guest experience. Fresh interiors, quality amenities, and a touch of London flair will go a long way. Let's see if you can pull it off.
All right, so we have a sofa, an armchair, a floor lamp. This is really dated decor. A bed, wallpaper, 2 wallpapers, tiles, toilet, bathtub, shower basin, curtains, and carpet. Yeah, that all looks like it is really dated. We're gonna claim all of that.
Mayday! Mayday! You really need to get your finances in order
Pause.
ASAP. Due to your high debt ratio, a bankruptcy filing has been initiated. If you fail to cover your debts with your assets before the countdown ends, your hotel will be forced to close.
Yeah, okay, so we have bankruptcy. How bad can it be? Yeah, that's a very high number. So yeah, basically we have more debt than we have assets. So yeah, it is dangerously high. So let's look and see what we have in. Maybe we can delete some stuff, because like I can see like these statues right here, I don't need them. So I'm gonna go through. We're gonna be deleting some stuff or marking stuff to delete. I do like, we're gonna get rid of that. I do like this little outdoor patio though. This looks like a staff room because it's got this. So we do need a staff room. I don't think I necessarily want the staff. I don't necessarily want the staff to. I don't think the staff need a balcony per se. I do like these. I think I might use these. These are really way bigger than I need right now. And what's our largest floor we can do? Okay, we're gonna be doing 4 floors. Only one of these rooms is actually occupied. Yeah, the stairway to the staff room looks absolutely horrendous. Or the stairway to the staff room looks great. The stairway to the guest rooms looks horrendous. And the one room that looks like I would never be able to sleep in that. Okay. What do we have here? Okay, we do have a bathroom. Looks like that might be the old sinks. A long, skinny room. Well, hold on. You're stinky. So yeah, you're gonna go. You are fine. What do you have? Sensitive. Okay. What do we have here? Andrew Baker. You are Techno Dinosaur and Dense. Okay. I could also. Yeah, we need to get rid of. Yeah, we can get rid of that one. We'll get rid of these statues. Y'all don't need a couch. Y'all, in fact, you know what? You do not need artwork in there. I might get you some artwork later. Let's get some money coming in first. We have a laundry room. You don't need this in there. I think this is another staff room. Yeah, another staff room. You don't need artwork. You get 1 couch. You don't need a fountain or a... We're gonna do all of that. Get rid of those. Yeah, these are really dated. So, okay, I'm gonna unpause and let my staff here go in. We're going to sell all that. Okay. Bankruptcy filing is withdrawn. Now, while I've got them going, I want to delete these walls. And delete all of that. And delete all of this. We're going to also, I'm going to remove these. Filed for bankruptcy. Okay, well, I can pay 100% of that off. Okay, hold on. But we need to do 4 bedrooms. I'm gonna do right here. I'd like to do a red. I know. I don't have an orange. Then we have yellow. Green. Blue. And purple. We'll have, with those, we'll do this medium. Do this one. Oh, hold on. Here's more stuff that we can get rid of. Because we've got a... We can get rid of that one too. Hold on. Get rid of that. Get rid of those pictures. Can we go to our upgrades? Okay, upgrades. I really like this. Let's get our bigger loan, which is going to allow us, maybe not. Okay, let's try send them home. Yeah, it's dangerously high. Can we? I'm gonna go out of business in this. Because if I take out I could take out another debt. But I need to be able to remove about $50,000 worth of debt. And that cash flow is entirely because I got rid of a lot of my assets. So that may not be the best strategy either. Yeah, but what is the actual accommodation? I don't really have anything for them to do. Yeah. Okay, we got the fish and chips. Radio waste. I never use radio waste. Call in those guys. Okay, send them on their way. Nope, that just added more debt. Hold on, let's see. Staff overview. You know what? I don't think I need to. So, lost in thought versus you're dense. So you're done. Let's see. I have one maintenance, one clean, two cleaners. Do I need to? He's energetic. You're sensitive, but you're a key expert. So, but you're more expensive. So we're going to get rid of you. Yeah, no, I think this is... Yeah, well, I got the fish and chips at least. No, I'm racking up more debt. Well, let's at least find out what happens when... Oh, it went down. Yeah, I can't do anything. And I screwed up when I took the extra loan out. Okay, well, we're gonna find out what happens when you lose. Yep, no. Okay, what happens? Bankrupt. Whoops, your hotel has gone bankrupt and you can't keep the doors open any longer. Restart the scenario for a fresh chance to turn those hotel dreams into a 5-star realities. Wow. Don't let the door kick you on the... Okay. We're doing that again, and we're doing standard. We're gonna do this. Let's go.
Welcome to the grand old city of London. Here, you'll need to be on your toes from the very start, because this hotel is in serious trouble. The previous owner may have had a heart of gold, but not much of a business sense. Generous towards the staff, while guests were left to sleep in worn-out beds, surrounded by peeling wallpaper and battered furniture. By the looks of it, the bedrooms haven't been renovated since the hotel first opened, more than 5 decades ago. Your job is clear. Turn this place around before the doors close for good. Start by cutting unnecessary costs and getting your finances under control. Then, bit by bit, restore what really matters: the guest experience. Fresh interiors, quality amenities, and a touch of London flair will go a long way. Let's see if you can pull it off.
All right, so we got all of that.
Mayday!
Pause.
Mayday! You really need to get your finances in order ASAP.
And am I the one that screwed them up?
A
No.
bankruptcy filing has been initiated. If you fail to cover your debts with your assets before the countdown ends, your hotel will be forced to close.
Okay, well, first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna sell... Hold on. I'm gonna sell a bunch of stuff here. Okay, I think I might keep that. Let's get rid of these stairs though. Let's remove that. We're gonna move these right to there. Actually, you know, what if we do, instead of... We'll move this like right here. Okay. So you don't want to like completely sell off all your stuff. We're going to I am going to delete everything there though. Hold on. Okay. In here, I want to do a little bit of renovation because I do want to have my rainbow colored rooms here. But I think I'm going to hold on this one. Let's go down here. Cause see, I don't even have these. Okay, if we can at least do that. Can any of these be upgraded? Probably just can't afford that. Okay, couple things we don't need is we do not need this. My staff don't need nice things. I'll let them keep that one. I mean, they don't even need a room that big. We're also going to delete that one. We're gonna move this to there so the guests can enjoy it. I'm going to move that right there. And then we're going to do a zone for... We'll do laundry over here. You know, what if... What if we keep these stairs that look a little bit nicer? And then we can get rid of those. Okay, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of all the paintings. This room needs to be truncated quite a bit. We're going to get rid of all of those. Because that's going to be stuff we can sell to pay down our debt. Now, the flip side of that... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move... Trying to find that. Okay. There we go. All right, now I can get this. You know what? Other thing I need is we're going to come over here to our staff overview.
Cool.
So we have you. You're a thief. So you're gone.
Schwarble.
You are expensive and you're gone.
How's
You
it,
are expensive Here, key expert. You know what? We're gonna, yeah, you're gone. Herb. Herb has a bright outlook, fairly cheap.
Asada.
Just breeze. Anxious, always fears the worst. The mood and work can never reach maximum, but she's really cheap though. You are energetic, fairly decent. Okay. You are gone.
Duh.
You are a nerd, sensitive. Okay, that's fine. You're stinky though, so you're gone.
Shumaladaboo.
And you're a shouter, so no. Okay. Now, that means I need... I kept one, I think one server. I lost both of, okay, so I lost both of my... You know what, we'll get... Well, Frankie's a plant proficient. Yeah, we'll get James. James is cheap. Over here, let's at least see. Yeah, my friend Cans can help. That he is, how much are you expecting? Yeah, you're cheaper. Okay, over here, you are how much? 5. Okay, so might need another cleaner. 603, 377. Yeah, that's gonna be another cleaner. One chef, that's fine. Okay, now let's do a maintenance for, hold on, you know what, if we just do, no, I'm going to maintenance room. We're gonna do that. Hold on, let's add... we can add the flowers here. And for here, let's do for entertainment. I don't think that they're gonna care. We're gonna do those right there. Yeah, bit of an overhaul. We'll add the abandoned cars. So for right now, we're going to leave those rooms alone. Perfect. Can I pay off any one of these? Not yet. I can pay 100% of this one. This one's got the highest cost, so let's, the highest interest, so let's get this one paid down. Okay. I would like... Oh, I did open those up. Okay, yeah, we'll figure that out here in a second. I would like to... We're gonna do... Oh, no, hold on. yellow, green. Okay, you know what? Let's... I mean, do I not have... Oh, probably because I don't have the money, so what we'll just have that go in. Okay. I'm not going to take that one out, but I do need to pay this one off. That is sneaky. Okay. Let's try this again. We have red, yellow. Let's just get these in. What is this? Staff training. I don't want additional loan. Okay, well, we'll just keep that, and I'm gonna send them on their way. I should have used my money to do this one. Yeah, because this is 12.5%. Okay, yeah, so you really need to look at the daily costs. Yeah, because I need to be able to make... Okay, so we're going to go back to the world map. Okay. London. We're going to try this again. Okay. The Otterly London Inn.
Welcome to the grand old city of London. Here, you'll need to be on your toes from the very start, because this hotel is in serious trouble.
Yep. In very serious trouble. We are in debt.
Mayday! Mayday! You really need to get your finances in order ASAP. Due to your high debt ratio, a bankruptcy filing has been initiated. If you fail to cover your debts with your assets before the countdown ends, your hotel will be forced to close.
Okay. So the big thing that I keep looking at is I see this one and I think, okay, I can just pay that off. It's this one is the interest rates. That's what's killing me. So I've got the 6-man crew. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to delete anything that I can sell. We're going to get rid of a bunch of stuff. We're going to get rid of all that. We're going to get rid of those. I'm going to get rid of these. Get rid of that. We'll also I'll move this one over, the staircase over. You don't need that many staircases. I'll keep one of those plants because we're going to move it out to the guest room. You don't need that. We're going to get rid of an extra one of those. You do not need lobster tanks because you're not giving lobster. You don't need a couch. You don't need all this for all this artwork. You don't need a fountain in the laundry room, or a plant, or a painting in the mech room. All right, we are going to keep this. We're going to move this here. I'm actually going to move this over here because I'm going to move this right there. Yeah, this bottom floor is entirely going to be changed. Okay, we're going to go over to staff overview. Okay. You are a thief. You're gone.
Mods and apples?
Yeah, I think I ended up firing everyone
Cuckoo.
except for Herb. Herb is good. Janet,
I know.
Janina is good. He's okay, but I might be able to get someone better. He is expensive. She's okay, but he stinks. So he's gonna go.
Warma.
And they are a shouter, so we're gonna get rid of them. All right. So I need. We're gonna get Belle. Because Belle is 361 a day. So sorry, John, you gotta go. I probably do need at least 1 second cleaner. We'll get Casey Pillow. And I will need a chef for... Yep. We're gonna get them. For the amount of people that we have, I think one waiter should be plenty. I eventually want to move like the restaurant up here. Maybe have this be like the gym area or something. Okay, so I want to have them. So I don't. Okay, so hold on. We can. Do I still have? I'm gonna remove this wall. I am gonna move this stuff back. So we're gonna keep that. And we'll remove that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get the abandoned cars. Okay, the bankruptcy filing's withdrawn. But I definitely need to get this paid down. Okay, that one's repaid. Okay, that was my big... And it's back because I have more stuff that I'm deleting. Bankruptcy filing barely withdrawn. Okay, that's barely. Okay, let's... We might be doing this in the long haul. Okay, I'm gonna send them out because they're gonna cost me money. Okay, I feel like I've got a little bit of breathing room right now. So we'll have that. I'm going to... move that over. And then we're going to add in the laundry room. I think we're going to put right here. This is so not where I want to put stuff, but it's kind of where it's got to go. I don't think I can put this anywhere. Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to do, where is it? Laundry room, right? No, 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 no. Maintenance room. There we go. Right there. Okay, what can we do for here? This is... How much are you paying? Yeah, we can upgrade... We'll do that. Can we get any upgrades? Because some of this looks really shabby. Okay, we're going to delete these zones. It would be nice if I could pay these down just a little bit more. Yeah, my cash flow was because I sold everything. You know what? They don't need that. And you don't need lights. Can we get just the not We don't need curtains. Okay, that is only letting us pick that. I really like those curtains though, so I kind of want to keep these. Almost at the ability I can pay this back. Okay, they're done. Right, yeah. Okay, bankruptcy filing withdrawn. Refreshments are out of stock. We got that. If I can at least get it where... Yeah, but not at 4%, because that I would need to get less. I'm still at 100%, so I'm fixing to have my bankruptcy put back in place. %. That's some, not a lot, but it means I only need to be able to make about 3,000 a day. I'm making that, but not enough. Okay. I need to research the stock market to play the stocks here. I know it's dangerously high. Well, I'm an idiot. It's not this one, it's this one, the credit champion. Okay, so you have to have this, I think, to be able to unlock. Okay, okay. Yeah, the tier system's making more sense to me. Okay, there's that. Can we... Yeah, we can pay all of that off. Okay, I've got two of my loans paid off. Yeah, we're just going to we're going to call them to bring this out. So this is going to help get us some extra money. How much money am I making off of those? Land leasing, making $12,000 a day off of. Why do I even have the hotel anymore? Jeez. Yeah, so I've got that as high up as I can get. We can get the drying cabinet. That would be a little bit more efficient. Okay, debt ratio's down. It's still high risk. Bar counter set. Have the hotel bankruptcy filing withdrawn. Well, I've had that. That's been a roller coaster. This one I'm not as concerned about. Cleaning understaff. How many people do I have for... I do have 2 cleaners. Yeah, we'll do Misty Mopwell. That's an extra $200 a day, but it is going to help get the rooms clean. Oh, this should have been deleted. We got 1 star. Radioactive hotel that we are. We got 1 star. Let's remove that. Claim. Reach backpacker review score of 80%. Well, they have low standards. Micro wind turbine. Offers you the opportunity to receive subsidies for installing micro wind turbines. I don't care. At this point, I want money. So this is eventually I'm eventually going to have this be a nice little garden. Is what my plan is. Can we pay off that? Can we have like a lower interest rate? I know it's probably a high interest rate. Okay. Let's see if we can get, okay, if we get speedy builders, that would help. Increase staff limit. Okay, looks like we can do that 10 times. I want to have special bedroom amenities. Unlocks special bedroom amenities such as the mini bar. Oh, but I need 3 upgrade points. Oh, and I only have 4, but they're all here. So we could do this one and that one. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult, I think, to... I didn't see how much I get for those, though. Oh, that is a nice little garden right there. Didn't even see it. Wait, do you don't need that. We can You're not we can get rid of the extra sink. Cleaners are why I'm having to you're energetic. Sheet champion. I'm gonna go with Olivia here because Olivia's cheaper. Meet all salary expectations. Jeez, that's gonna be expensive. Okay. You literally have a couch. Yeah, current cash credit status. Yeah, credit limit is 100,000. I think this is my biggest. Where is the stock market though? Is that no? That's casino tables. So there's where the bellhop service comes in. I like that because then it's not necessarily you're not getting stuff, and I feel like there's more usage for my points. But I think I have to have a 2-star to be able to access these. So I like that because that gives a little bit more of a strategy with it. And what other opportunities are they going to give me? Because okay, cash flow. So yeah, see, I have almost like $20,000 coming in for cash flow. I feel like it's at least somewhat safe-er. That huge amount, and that's only because I sold everything that wasn't nailed down that had any value. And we will continue next time. Thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day, and see you next time.